If you don't know, I am Star. The message I heard is I've occupied it. The scripture comes from Ecclesiastes 6 and 2. God gives some people wealth, possessions, and honor so that they lack nothing their hearts desire. But God does not grant them the ability to enjoy them, and strangers enjoy them instead. This is meaningless, a grievous evil. God said for somebody, I'm finna tell y'all what God is. Like for somebody, it's something that was yours. Okay, there's something that you possess. There's something that belongs to you. It could be, including but not limited to. It could be car, house. It could be It could be your spouse, because somebody can steal your spouse. It could be your children. It could be a job. It could be belongings like purses, clothing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be. Whatever this thing is, this is something that I feel like you and this person were kind of tug of war over whatever this is. And you finally released it. You let it go and you say you can have it. And you walked away. God said that now the person that you gave this thing away to is not even enjoying it. Like, I feel like this is the kind of vibe, like, let's say you and your person, it's like this one, like it's somebody that always come around. Every time they come around, they take your person attention away from you. God said that it's somebody that came around that looked better than them. And your person died, their attention is not on this person no more. It's on somebody else. And now they feel how you felt. Like that's the kind of vibe. It will be the kind of vibe of you, somebody wanted that new management position. Somebody wanted that promotion that you knew it was supposed to be yours. But instead of fighting with them about it, instead of trying to argue back and forth with them and trying, you know what I'm saying, the best man win and all that BS. Like, I feel like this is somebody you decided you ain't even gonna do none of that. You ain't finna do none of that. You just gave them the position. I just feel like this is a silent quitter. This is somebody that, you know what I'm saying, passive aggressively, you resign. You put in your 2 weeks recommendation on the last day of the 2 weeks. Like, this is somebody you just try. Like, I just feel like you took off, you done, you over, you finished. And now the person that was trying to take this thing away from you, they don't even have it. And they mad because they, like, I'm being reminded of not, what was the name of that? I think it was the Snake Queen. What was it called? The queen with the snakes. But on that show, when her husband, when the king picked up a new mistress besides his main mistress, and his main mistress wasn't getting his attention no more. And the queen was just like, because she already wasn't getting her husband attention. So she really just didn't care. But his main mistress felt some kind of way because she was like, hold on, this person taking all his attention away. What's going on? What is this? You know, the queen is just like, isn't that ironic? That's my husband that you talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's not even your man. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know what I'm saying? That's the vibe. That's the vibe. Whoever this person was, they was trying to take somebody from you. God said now it's a situation where that person ain't even paying attention to them. It's a whole different person that they paying attention to. That, like, and it's showing. I just feel like it's showing. Like, this is a vibe where maybe this person was saying that you was the problem, and that it was something about you that was just, they just weren't attracted to you because of this, that, and the third. You didn't do this right. You did that bad. It's not you. It's them. They lustful. They lustful. You did nothing wrong. You loved them to the fullest extent. You did everything that you could. God said, like, now somebody is realizing that you weren't even a problem. It was them the whole time. The whole time it was them. And that's just what it is. But I feel like it's not even a situation where, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to do nothing. But I just feel like God is telling you justice is being served, regardless if you see it or not. God said justice is in fact being served. God said that person, whoever it is, this person kept on, like, whoever it is they were rejecting you for is now being rejected for somebody else. Okay? That is how the judgment is going down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know what I'm saying, minding my business. I ain't gonna stunt. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to find something to do. I'm broke. And you know it's hard to find something to do when you broke. But I'm just trying to keep my mind active and keep my mind off of, you know, like heartbreak and, you know, betrayal and all that. I don't want to think about it. I just don't. And I would prefer to drive around in circles than to have to stop and think about what I'm going through at this moment. So I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Even if it is just sitting in a park, even if it's driving out to, I legit, right now, the way I'm feeling, I legit will drive out to Galveston and take, you know what I'm saying, and camp out on the beach. That's how I'm feeling right now. That's the kind of vibe I'm feeling. It's too cold to do that. But you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of vibe I'm feeling. I really feel like I just want to be by myself. I want to be away. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, as somebody, I have experienced heartache before. I've experienced heartbreak before. And, you know, I just feel like, I just feel like that's the kind of vibe that I'm feeling right. I just want to be by myself. I don't want to be around nobody. Like, I'm so hurt. And it's very difficult. It's very frustrating when you give somebody your 100%. You give somebody your all. And they just, you know what I'm saying? They just rip it up to shreds and laugh. And, like, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I'm tired. I really feeling it. I'm feeling it, y'all. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I swear if somebody put enough money in my bank account for me to drive out there, I'm gone. I'm going to Galveston to mind my business for a day or two. I really feel that right now. I just want to sink my feet in the sand and walk around in the sand and just, you know, just like, you know, like feel the water rush up, like the salt water rush up on my feet and just like grounding. Like that's how I feel. I need to ground right now. I feel like I need to be connected as closely connected to God as I possibly can get. That's how I'm feeling. Like I don't, even though like I know party spots, I know places I could go and hang out. I know places where I know people and I could, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to be by myself, man. I'm tired. I am emotionally exhausted. I'm spiritually strained. I feel as though it's like I am numb. And like I had a message about that. And as I was relaying the message about somebody being so numb, like your heart being so cold, that is how I feel. I feel like I don't even like I don't feel like I can love anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people may have been offended. I haven't checked comments in a minute. But I know some people may say something about me saying that the devil won, but that's truly how I feel. Because how is it that I have seen prophecy after prophecy come true, and God tell me that somebody is for me, and then I go and give my everything to that person, and they reject me for somebody else that don't make sense? I don't understand the logic. I don't see how it is possible that somebody that God said was for me, that I did everything exactly how they wanted me to do it. I loved them exactly how they wanted me to love them. I gave them my everything. How is it possible that it still didn't work out? It don't make sense. The devil won. It don't make sense. How is it possible that somebody God said would want me and only me found somebody else attractive enough that they rejected me for them? They like how is it possible? How? It don't make sense. And I'm not trying to be negative or nothing but I'm just being honest. It don't make sense. It does, like, logically, to me, it does not make sense. To me, it does not make sense. How can God say that somebody is for me and then they do, like, their actions show that they don't even like me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That it don't make sense. It don't make sense to me. But you know what I'm saying? It don't make sense to me. And then again, I'm even thinking about the scripture. It could be a situation God gives some people these things and then somebody else enjoy it. Baby, I ain't even peeped that. That went right over my head and I just caught it. You know what I'm saying? It's all the way in the back seat and I had to stretch back there and catch that. Okay? You know what I'm saying? How God can give you somebody and then instead of you actually being able to enjoy the person that God made for you, somebody else is enjoying your spouse. And then the end of the scripture, this is meaningless, a grievous evil. What, like, could you, like, it's a grievous evil when somebody belongs to you, but they prefer to be with somebody else. It's kind of like, why are you even bringing me into y'all mess? Leave me alone and go be with them then. Why even call? Why did you even talk to me? Why did you start? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, why did you even try to holler at me? Why did you follow me around? Why were you trying to get my number? Why didn't you leave me alone? I didn't, like, that's the vibe. Like, God is saying, y'all, it don't make sense. It's clearly a situation. Like, I just feel like I like the entire day today, I have been feeling like something is not right. It just feel like I'm in a dimension where everything that is wrong is right and what is right is wrong, because I cannot understand how God can tell somebody that they supposed to be with somebody, and the person that they supposed to be with claim that they in love and they love them and they care about them, and you the one, and we gonna do this, we gonna get married, we gonna do all these things, but then they go and chase somebody else and follow somebody else into the restroom. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't understand. How? How? It don't make sense. God said this is meaningless, a grievous evil. It's an evil because it still causes pain, the heartache. This is like, it's kind of like a situation where, you know what I'm saying, like, God gave you your person and your person chose to be with somebody else, and now you are heartbroken and you're going to be by yourself because you'll never love again. And they are going to be heartbroken by the person they chose over you because they're not for them. So now they have to watch the person that they chose be with somebody else. Meanwhile, you are by yourself, they by themselves. It's like God said this is a grievous evil. It don't even make sense why somebody would choose to be with somebody that they just messing around with over somebody that they love. Somebody that they, you know what I'm saying, that they could have kids with. Somebody that they could build a future with. Somebody they could build a legacy with. This is somebody that chose fun over, like, something that's meaningful. They chose just a thrill. Whoever this person, they probably already got stuff built up with somebody else. That is so true. That is so true. That is so true. That is so true. Because a lot of times men do recognize when a woman is a wife, but sometimes they don't recognize if that woman is their wife. But simultaneously, I'm going to have to say, it shouldn't be a situation where somebody gets confused. Y'all, like, it should be a situation where y'all actually mesh together well. And, you know, like, I feel like as far as this message goes, this is somebody that, you know, they is perfect. But cheating is not a character flaw. Cheating is not a part of someone's personality. Cheating is not, it's something that someone chooses to do. That's just like you choose to wear tennis shoes today. You chose to eat pizza today. You chose to go to the mall today. Like, that's how someone will choose to cheat. They choose to have to carry on a relationship with somebody that is a mistress that they will never be in a relationship with. It's stupid, but that's what they chose to do. They chose to, instead of being with a person that literally gives them everything, will literally give them their last red cent, to go and follow somebody that will always asking. They'll follow, they will reject the person that gives for the person that asks. And they will end up in a position to where the person that asks don't even want them no more, because now they don't have anything to give because the person that gives is gone. God said it's a grievous evil. It's a grievous evil. And it's meaningless. It's stupid. It's stupid to think that somebody feels so good and they just look so good, and you just want to be able to feel good about yourself and say that you had them tonight, that you would choose them over the person that you're supposed to be. It's stupid. Don't that sound stupid to y'all? To literally, like, sleep with somebody just so you can say that you slept with them? Why? Like, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't doing nothing for you. Won't do nothing for you. Don't want to do nothing for you. They really don't even want you. Only want you because of who you with. And you like I just feel like it's so stupid. This is like stupid, utter stupidity. But God said the devil took over, the devil won. And possibly catch a disease, baby, or have a baby, baby. Like, I mean, it depends, because some people, like, you know what I'm saying, after a while, like, after a certain age, you can't have kids no more. And some, like, everybody is like, but I do get what you're saying. That is true. Because, you know what I'm saying, you have to be careful who you messing around with. You have to be careful who you laying down with, especially when it's something like this. Because this is a situation where somebody left their wife for a fling. And if you leaving your wife for a fling, 9 out of 10, that fling got other people on the side. 9 out of 10, you're not the only person they laying down with. And 9 out of 10, the people that they laying down with on the side, they also laying down with people on the side. And then them people is laying down with people on the side. Baby, that's why I don't like the idea of people, like, you know what I'm saying. I know that some people are swingers and some people they have their loose thing going on, but I don't like it, because as somebody that has worked in the medical field, I have seen somebody that died of the 3-letter, you know what I'm saying, diseases. It was heartbreaking to watch that man at 36 years old lose his life because his partner, his baby, his wife, his baby mama refused to stop cheating on him, and she gave him something. And it was heartbreaking to watch all 9 of that man's kids somebody, they getting sloppy seconds from somebody that don't even matter. What? It's crazy. Someone rejecting it. I don't know why they keep like they call back, but it's crazy when somebody is like, yes, and then on top of that, that's true. Like, they start treating you as if you the problem. Because in reality, they want whoever this person they cheating on you with. And whoever this person they cheating on you with, they don't get to spend time with them like they spend time with you. So they feel like they missing something. And they treating you like everything you do is wrong. Baby, baby, but lo and behold, God said, what is the point of you having something that you don't even get to enjoy? Strangers enjoying your thing. Strangers enjoying your person bits. Strangers enjoying your, like, what's the point? Why in the world should you be with somebody that ain't even yours? For who? For a show? For who? To look good for who? Put on for what? It is sick. Like, could you imagine how it would feel for you to literally be with your person day in, day out, and day in, day out, they be like, I'll be right back, and they going to go sleep with somebody else, and then they come back like nothing happened, and then when y'all go home, they tired, they exhausted, they ain't really did nothing all day, and you don't understand how they could be so tired, but they tired because they've been sleeping with other people all night long. Don't nobody want somebody that don't belong to them. Don't nobody want somebody that don't belong to them. Don't nobody want somebody that don't belong. Don't nobody want somebody with no dirty thing. Don't nobody want somebody that act like they can't keep their legs closed. Don't nobody want somebody that act like they just gotta sleep with any and everybody. Anybody. People that strung out. People that sleeping around for money. Anybody. People that don't even look good. People that will make you typically throw up. They said, but they'll sleep with them yeah. Baby, Lord have mercy. God said, what is the point? It's meaningless. And I feel like, in a sense, I'm also getting a vibe that for somebody, your person trying to make it seem like you crazy and you don't have no reason to break up with them. So, don't nobody want to have no mystery thing. You don't know what you finna get because you don't know if your person cheated on you tonight or not. Ain't nobody got time for that. trying to figure out, dang, did they sleep with him or no? Did they get a chance or no? Was I, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody like, and it shouldn't be a situation where you got to chase your person around and hold their hand and say, look now, we in a relationship now. You can't cheat on me now. You can't stick your thing nowhere else now. If you do that, that's nasty now. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be a situation where, even, like you with child, you know what I'm saying? When you pregnant, you cannot be with somebody that is going around sleeping with a bunch of people. They can hurt the baby. They own child. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know if the mother contracts something from the father while she's pregnant and the baby has to go out that canal, that the baby can get sick, the baby can be hurt, the baby could be disabled for life, and they don't, you right, they don't care about their own kids. They would rather have a thought trash that will sleep with them in a restroom than to care about their own seeds, about their own wife, and about their own well-being. It's ridiculous. It's sick. Yes, throwing out the pH balance and then have the audacity to say it stink. It didn't stink until you came up in here. That's something. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm just being real. I'm sorry, but I'm just being real. I feel like it's too many people that are not speaking the truth. And that's the truth. It's the truth. When a man is sleeping with multiple women, yeah, his woman pH gonna be off. Because he's sleeping with women that's probably trashy and sleeping around with all kind of nasty men. Baby, I'm trying to hold my tongue and not curse on here, y'all. I swear I'm going to be real and say it's so hard. It's hard, but I'm telling the truth. I know I'm telling the truth. You can't lie and say that I'm lying. I know I ain't saying no lies. I know I ain't telling no lies. And they have the audacity to act like they can't carry nothing because it's not internal for us. But no, baby, you can't wash that off. You can't wash them nasty ass diseases them thoughts be having off. You can't wash their pH balance off. That nasty bacteria that they've been carrying from man to man to man all night long. And you fool, stupid, okay, goofy, decide that, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and lay with her too. And why? And you got a whole wife at home that haven't slept with nobody. Her cat clean. You want to go to that nasty, trashy, dirty, that probably climbed out somebody's dumpster somewhere. That's who you want. Baby, I'm so sick of these men. I'm so sick of these men. I'm so sick of these men, and I'm so sick of them, Simone. I am. Like, it's just, like, I just feel like some men will not stop until they thing fall off. They gonna keep going until it don't even work no more. And then they gonna be looking up and trying to find somebody to blame. And then they gonna try to blame the person that didn't do nothing. I'm thinking about that story about that lady. Her child father came up to her job and murdered her. That woman didn't even have what he had. He cheated on her and got it from somebody else and then took her life as if she gave him something. But it wasn't even her. It's crazy. It's great, and it's not even they got it going on. That is disgusting. You want to have something going on? Let me see your wife have a smile on her face every time I see her because her man is taking care of her and she not trying to figure out who he's sleeping with. It's funny because I ain't even realized that men noticed when women weren't happy. And it's funny because they think that it's because they being abused or they this abuse. Cheating on your woman is abuse. It's abuse. It is abuse. It will cause her to be depressed. It will cause her to be sad. It will cause her to not smile. It will cause her to stop dressing and being herself. It will cause her to not want to be sociable. It will cause her to have a stank attitude. And it will cause her to be mean and nasty to everybody she come in contact with because she mad. And she's trying to figure out why her man not attracted to her no more. She's trying to figure out who is taking her man attention away. She's trying to figure out what's going on. And I'm so sick and tired of these men acting like they so confused and like they still 10 years old and they so lost. And I didn't know that girl was only attracted to me because of you. I didn't notice that she was cutting her eyes at you. I didn't notice her friends talking about you. I didn't notice this. I didn't, like, come on now. Like, it's like you're dating a toddler. It's like you're dating a baby. You're dating a child. Obviously, I don't want you to sleep with somebody I'm beefing with. That's the end, y'all. Baby, that's the end. 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 I like this message right here. It is the highest form of disrespect to a woman for our man to go and sleep with somebody else. And I have seen men do this deliberately with a woman's enemy just to piss her off. And she don't even have to do nothing. They are gross. They gross. And I'm really like, it's not like I'm not even attracted to women like that, but men are gross. I'm so turned off. And it's sad, but I really truly feel like my heart is cold. Y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a little piece of me that wants to be emotional and crying and all that. But the biggest part of me is mad. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I do not believe in love anymore. And I don't believe that men are really genuine anymore. I believe that marriage is a scam at this point. That's how I truly feel. I feel like marriage is a scam. I have seen every time I meet somebody that's married, the husband is cheating and the wife is depressed. Or the husband is cheating and the wife is cheating. They happy, but they ain't even intimate with each other. They don't even sleep in the same bed no more. What's the point? It's stupid. And it's sad because God loved marriage. But that's the stronghold that the devil have on this world. That marriage, it don't even make sense to get married no more. For what? Why get married to somebody that's just going to cheat on you? Why get married to somebody that's going to push you to cheat? What's the point? And that's exactly what I'm going to do, baby. And they don't want to do the work. You right. They just want to do what they want to do. And we just supposed to sit there and accept it because they supposed to be the head of household. It's like, okay, it's accepted for you to be the head of household. It's understood that you are the leader and that you need your woman to follow you. But what am I following? Why am I following you if you're not even loyal enough to me to have my back when I'm getting into it with somebody? Why am I loyal to you and you sleeping with my enemy? Why am I loyal to you and you are encouraging your mistresses to beef with me and fight with me and start arguments with me and start fights with me? And ain't nobody got time for that. Baby, that's that if it's in his will for you to get married, because at this point, I don't believe that it's in God's will for me to get married, because as far as I am concerned, all these men is done. If they ain't gay, they thoughts. And if they ain't thoughts, they're abusers. And if they're not abusers, it's like it's always something. And it's like you have to, it's almost as if we're being forced to choose your boy. You got to pick your poison. What you gonna take? What you gonna take? You know what? I don't want none of it. I'd rather be by myself. I'd rather be by myself. I'd rather be by myself. I'd rather be all the way alone than to deal with somebody that expects me to sit around and pretend like I'm happy while they sleeping with somebody that I don't like in a restroom. I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be alone because I know me, that's going to make me hurt somebody. Because if I catch it, it's going to fire, baby. I can't say it on here, but if I catch it, but if I was to catch, that's why I just can't deal with it. I can't do it because I like my freedom. I like being able to hug my son. I like being able to walk around and go where I want to go and do what I want to do. And I don't have time for people testing me because, baby, I'm the kind of person, I'm going to go ahead and take the bait. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I didn't had a bologna sandwich with no mayo, mustard, or whatever else before. I didn't had the ham and cheese and that nasty bread before. I didn't sleep on that concrete before. And baby, these people be playing too much up in these streets and I don't have time for it. I just like to stay by myself and mind my business. You say only mustard. Y'all just being real, man. I don't have time. You know, I'm trying, like, I literally live my life as an upstanding citizen, you know what I'm saying? I strive to do such. I don't mess with nobody. I don't bother nobody. And I really, truly prefer If I'm gonna have a relationship, my man is gonna be loyal. Ain't gonna be no situation where my enemy is coming up to him in no skimpy skirt and he following her somewhere. Not like, nah, I don't want no unloyal man. I don't want no fraud man. I don't want no fraudulent man. I don't want no fake man. I don't want no man that he can't control himself, lustful, don't know how to keep it in his pants. It's disgusting and I'm sick of it. Baby, just nasty. Nasty. That's some pedophile stuff right there. Finding people in high school. I hope ain't no man doing that, baby. And I pray to God ain't nobody I ever dealt with doing nothing like that. That's just sick. But I like, you know what I'm saying? Some of these men, that it's just out of it don't even make sense. Community. Ooh, baby. You know what? To what you just said, Michelle Dotson, somebody, I don't know, one of y'all emailed me, and you emailed me and you told me about your dream. And there was a portion of the dream that considered me. And in this dream, I was sitting, you said I was sitting in the white room and that I had somebody that was next to me that was kind of like helping with my show. Like I had a show and the person sitting next to me, they were like cracking jokes. As soon as when I opened your email and I was listening to it, that's God. You know that, like, y'all, I hope y'all know that God really do be cracking jokes like the whole time I'm recording. And sometimes I laugh because I can't say, like, it's like when I'm in this mode, when I'm being a vessel to God, God is speaking to me and I'm relaying the message. But sometimes he do say stuff that I cannot say, regardless if it's what he said, the way he said it. Because y'all really be thinking that God is a certain kind of way, baby. God be having me rolling. God be having me rolling. Like, I just feel like God is triple OG. Like, I'm just being, from my perspective, God, triple OG. Triple OG. And real deal Holyfield. Like, it's not a situation where, and like, I feel like some people are so scared and they feel like God is not somebody that, you know what I'm saying? But he not, like, it's not what we think. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to say that he not serious about what he wants from us, but I just feel like it's a situation where God is like, I just feel like some people are thinking he's this really strict parent that is always on you, and he never jokes and he never laughs. No, God love us. He is not that. He spoil his kids. He crazy. He give us love and affection and all kind of stuff, baby. But God be having me rolling. And I just wanted to mention that. Like, I literally listened to your email about 30 minutes to an hour ago, and I did want to mention it. Like, that's God, okay? Even though it was a woman in your dream, I don't know why, but that, like, it's not a situation where I have a woman working with me. It's just me and God. So, like, immediately, until you said the woman part, I was like, oh, that's God. That's me and God. We be cracking up, okay? Anywho, yes, he gangster. And you know what I'm saying? Just in the messages, like the messages that I be receiving for this channel, y'all don't even understand. Sometimes I be like, what? Like, I literally be laying in my bed at night listening, like, you know what I'm saying, conversating with God, praying with God, in meditation with God, and some of the things that he say, I be like, what? Huh? And don't let him get mad. He don't be playing. You know what I'm saying? And I done seen him many times where he would say that something was gonna happen. And baby, when I tell you it happened, and I would be so shook, like, and it's like I can't even say nothing because, you know what I'm saying? I've said before, there are certain times where I've seen things before they came, and people would feel like I'm doing witchcraft or I'm trying to wish evil on them. And it's literally that God just told me before. He told me beforehand, hey, that person, watch, they gonna get drugged. And I would be like, man, God, why would that happen? And you know what I'm saying? But I'll just, relay the message, or I assume that it don't have nothing to do with me. I assume this, that, and the third. Baby! And when it happened, I'll be like, seriously. I've seen it multiple times. People that will be beefing with me, trying to fight with me. You know what I'm saying? I be getting ready to fight for whatever reason we don't fight. God tell me I got that. Baby, next day I find out they got drugged. But so I ain't even have to touch them. They didn't got drugged by somebody. And you know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, but people think that God is like, that he just do certain things. Nah. And God, it depends on what somebody did. It depends on their intent. Because depending on that intent, it could be a situation where they intent, it wasn't that bad. So they, you know what I'm saying, they got hit. Or they may, you know what I'm saying, it may be a situation where maybe somebody smacked them or something, but they ain't really hurt. But then it could be a situation where they intended to destroy you and they want to hurt you and they want your heart broken. They've been talking down on you. They refuse to stop sleeping with your person. They refuse to this. They refuse to that. And baby, it be a situation where it's tough. It's tough. And I'm just like, I'm being real. And you know what I'm saying? As far as me, you already know, you know what I'm saying? I got Louisiana roots. So it scares me sometimes. It creeps me out sometimes because I don't touch that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't touch that stuff no more. I'm not sitting around making candles. I'm not sitting around doing that kind of stuff. So when something bad happened to somebody, and like, especially if it's a situation where God told me something was gonna happen, and even sometimes it be a like, well, I didn't even expect that was the person God was talking about. Could you imagine a situation where somebody been doing something behind your back and God tell you that he gonna get them for doing something behind your back, and you like, oh, God gonna get somebody for hurting me behind my back? I'm gonna wait to see who this is, and it be somebody you didn't even expect, and you be like, wait, what did they do behind my back? What did I miss? Where was I? God said he got your back when you can't even see nothing. But they go over some people's heads. Even sometimes when people are receiving judgment for what they did to you, it'll go over their head until they actually sit down and they start thinking about it. And they realize that everything was going just fine until they messed with you. Everything was going just fine until they started bothering with you. Everything was going just fine until they decided to sleep with your man. Everything was going just fine until they started talking about you behind your back. That's when all the problems started. Baby, God said, and as soon as they realize that, and they say, you know what, I'm going to stop doing that, the problems will cease to exist. That's how God works. That's how God works. That is absolutely heartbreaking to imagine losing your child and people coming to pick while you're mourning. That's absolute. Like, some people are really sick. Some people are sick. Some people are sick. Some people are sick. Some people are very wicked in this world. But yeah. God said, for whoever this is for, I just feel like it's a situation where somebody is trying to make it seem like y'all broke up for no reason. God said you broke up with them because you don't see a reason in you being in a relationship with somebody that's sleeping around with other people and not you. They sleeping around with everybody but you. They like that. That's what I feel. That's the vibe I feel. I feel like this somebody, they are literally sleeping around with everybody except for you. Everybody is getting some but you. You the only one that ain't getting none. And it's really strange. And I just feel like that's the weirdest thing about it, because it's your person. Why in the world are they sleeping with everybody except for you? What is going on? Baby, apparently they are trying to catch a STD. That has to be, they are, what is it called? They strive to be, you know, to be the spokesperson for chlamydia. They strive to be the spokesperson for what is that other stuff? What is it? Syphilis. All that kind of, baby, it's nasty, y'all. It's nasty. It's ridiculous. It really is. And I've just absolutely had enough out of it. Anyways, that's the message, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I can't stay. Y'all make me feel like I'm just like, I just feel like we just vibing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all help me to feel better. Because your girl is like, yes, baby, spokesperson for chlamydia, spokesperson for syphilis. Okay? Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Like, I just feel like it's kind of like playing Russian roulette when you accept the fact that your person is cheating on you, and you know what I'm saying? You don't need, you never know if they gonna bring something back or not. You don't even know. It's a question mark. We don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how will you know? Anyways, you know what I'm saying? I feel you. I know things will get better. I know the clouds will open up for me. And you know what I'm saying? I know that everything will happen in time. Even, you know what I'm saying? Even with everything going on, you know what I'm saying? Your girl still, like, you know what I'm saying, being sick and like going through all this, you know what I'm saying? And thinking that, like, you know what I'm saying? At this point, I just feel like it's really very few other things that it could possibly be besides me being, you know what I'm saying, pregnant at this point. And it's just like, it is what it is. But I know I'm gonna be good. I know I'm gonna be good. I know, like, even as I'm, like, literally after I just said I started feeling nauseous, but I know I'm gonna be good, and I know my baby gonna be good, and we gonna have a apartment, a house to stay, place to stay. We're gonna have some furniture. I know I'm gonna have all the little baby stuffs that I need. I know I'm gonna have a baby shower that, you know what I'm saying, like that of my dreams. I know God is going to ensure that I have people around me that need to be around, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, like, it's gonna be people around me that are going to help. You know what I'm saying? I know how God is, y'all. Even if it's a situation where I never speak, even if it was a situation where I was to never speak to nobody in my family no more, and I don't speak to my ex anymore, I truly feel in my heart that I'm good, my baby good, and we gonna be good. 18, as I say, the 18 people watching it, 18 likes. Me and my baby gonna be good. I don't feel like it's a situation where I just need him. You know what I'm saying? I wanted him. I wanted to have the experience of raising a child in a you know what I'm saying, and as a loving family. I wanted that experience. I wanted that I really did. I wanted to be able to not only just, you know, raise my one child, but I want to give my child siblings to play with. But you can only do that when you with the person that you having kids with. It's like, it don't make sense to go and, you know, mess around with somebody that you done broke up with just for the sake of, I want the kids to have the same daddy. For who? I just feel like it's annoying, y'all. It is annoying. And it is very annoying that men tend to be more worried. It's almost like, as far as humans go, and I know other animals are like that too, but women are more so worried about their children than men are. These men don't even care. These kids be getting abused, and the daddy nowhere to be found. If the child tell the daddy what happened, he ain't gonna do nothing. That is so weak out here. But don't let somebody disrespect their homeboy. They there for their homeboy though. They pull up for their homeboy. They got their homeboy back. But they child being abused, and they don't even care. They don't even care. They could care less. They baby mama is trying to get rid of her abusive boyfriend because she can't do it by herself. But yet she having a hard time. He don't care. That he done started hitting on the child. He don't care about the child. He not concerned about the child being hurt. Some of them are gay. He not concerned about the child being hurt. He not concerned about the baby mama being hurt. He really could just care less. He don't even care. Because, oh well, too bad. That's not my responsibility. But it is. It really is. But in their mind, it's not their responsibility. As soon, like, you know what I'm saying? As soon as you take somebody as your wife, that's your responsibility. And don't, especially if it's a situation you done got her pregnant too. 19 people watching, 19 likes. And you really have the kahunas to fix your mouth to say that she not your responsibility. Just because such and such is real cute and they butt is bigger. So you gonna go chase after them and, oh well, to your baby mama and the child. Oh, somebody can come and they can do whatever they want to them. I don't care. I don't care. And that's how some men are too. That's sick. That is evil for a man to abuse. And you know what I'm saying? They're pregnant. Man, these men out here is just bad. It's out of, like, it's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. Exactly. Immature little boys. It can't be grown men. A grown man is going to be more concerned about his wife than he is going to be concerned about a mistress. Who cares if she mad? And guess what? She finna go home to her own bed, and she gonna have to deal with that attitude by herself. But when your wife mad, you gonna have to go home with an attitude. But some of these men are backwards, and I don't get it. Anyways, that's the message, y'all. Baby, hey y'all. Hey y'all, I love y'all so much. Girl, me either. I don't have a home either. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have a room. I don't know how I'm going to pay for my room tonight. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the way I'm feeling right now, I halfway I wouldn't even mind driving. I don't have gas to get there right now. I wouldn't mind driving out to the beach and sleeping on the beach. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's tough out here. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I'm trying to stay up. You know what I'm saying? I gave my last, you know what I'm saying, last night. Gave my last, everything I had, just to be rejected. Almost, like, it was almost, like, it was so fast, it's scary how fast I was rejected. It was so scary how fast I was just pushed to the side as if I was nobody. And, you know, today I just feel I'm so tired, man. My heart hurts so bad. And I did not want to cry. I'm so hurt. Like, I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt. And it just feels like I'm trying not to be insecure. I'm trying not to feel no kind of way about me. And, you know, but the woman that he cheated on me with, she is so pretty. And I cannot compete with her. And I'm so hurt. I just wish he would have left me alone. I really do. I wish he would have just left me alone. I just wish I would have been left alone. I may be pretty, but I ain't pretty like her. And it's just like, ugh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And it hurts so bad to say that. But that's really how I feel. Like, and it hurts so bad. Like, throughout our relationship, every time this woman come around, looking at how he look at her and how he feel about her and he follow her around, it's just, oh, I'm so tired. I'm just so hurt. And I wish he would have just left me alone. I wish he would have just left me alone. Okay. Oh, that's enough. That is enough. I did not want to cry, okay? I did not want to cry. I wish I had some money so I could find something to get into. I can't stunt y'all. I know pretty don't mean the inside is pretty, but the world is stuck on looks. I'm just so tired, man. I just feel like I was in a position to where I would literally do, like, anything, just like, you know, and it's just like she just come in, dressed nice, looking pretty, and now he don't even love me no more. I'm younger. I'm younger too. She gotta be pushing 50. She about 50. So I'm younger. I am younger than her. But that doesn't mean she's still pretty. She's still a pretty lady, but she is older than me. Like, she older. She probably like a good 15, 20 years older than me. No, he won't, because he not welcome back. I don't want to be with somebody that's lustful, like, because I truly feel, I know I'm not the most beautiful woman in the world. And if my person is so weak that just because somebody look better than me, they don't want me no more, like, I can't be with them, because it's always gonna be somebody that's prettier than me. It's always gonna be somebody that is shaped more. You know, it's always gonna be that. So if it's not, if they don't love what's in here, then it's kind of like it's pointless. And that's how I feel, because if he did love what was in here, he wouldn't even be looking at somebody else. I love y'all too. I really do. I really appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, coming on my live and chit chatting with me, because it is helping me to feel better, because I'm just so hurt. I'm just hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. And last night was the last straw. The night before that, I got into it with somebody. I think I even went live about that. This girl was lying, saying that I had messed around with her. She mugging me, looking at me crazy. I'm getting ready to fight. Do y'all know? It just he flirting with her the whole night. Flirting with her the whole night. Sitting with her I'm watching them the whole night. And follow her. They go across the street, to the gas station restroom, like I'm slow and I don't see what's going on. Just nasty, disrespectful. I have had enough. You know what I'm saying? The streets can have him. He's for the streets. That's what he on. And then she wasn't even cute. And I ain't even really attracted to girls, but this is like he told me out of his mouth about her and how she sell herself. That's how she make her money. He told me out his mouth that this is somebody that stay in a house full of men. He told me out his mouth about this woman, and I'm watching him follow her across the street to the gas station restroom and disappear for 30 minutes. I'm done. He can't come back. 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 And if I am pregnant, he can go ahead and let that go. Because no, I don't want nobody as disgusting as him around my child. And I'm not playing. I mean it. I don't. I don't. I don't trust him. I don't trust him being around my child. I don't trust the people he hang around. I like the way he treated me last night, the past 2 nights, the way he treated me, it showed me a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I don't talk. I'm quiet. But I watch everything. And just because I don't say nothing and because my facial expressions look like I don't know what's going on, that don't mean that I don't know what's going on. That don't mean that I'm missing out on this, that, and the third, and I don't see this, that, and the third. I know one thing. I don't have time for no thoughts, man. And I don't want to be with no man that can't handle himself, man. And even if it's a situation where the friends are influencing, I don't want nobody that's such a follower that their friends influence them to sleep around and cheat on their woman. I don't want no weak-willed man. I want a leader. He gonna have to be strong because I am a leader. But my calling, I am a leader. And I need a man that is a leader. I do not need a man that's worried about what his friends think about him dating a pastor. I don't need a man that's worried about his friends being concerned about who I am and who do I know and what did I do and who did I used to talk to and what about this and what about that. That is old. I don't need no weak man. I need a strong man that's going to stand 10 toes down on his business. This my woman and that's it. Period. That's the end of it. I don't care about what such and such talk about. She old news. I don't care what that one's talking about. They old news. I don't have time for no weak man. And I don't have time for no friends that would literally influence their friend to throw away their child, their seed, and their baby mama, their girlfriend that's helping them to go chase after somebody that don't even care about them. Baby, I don't have time for none of it. None of it. I'm pulling back all my energy. I ain't doing nothing no more. Period. Period. Whew, baby, that's the message, y'all. Baby, I cannot believe I've been on live for an hour, y'all. This is my first time being on live this long. I have not been on live this long. This is my first time. But I had to get something up off my chest, man. It just feels like it's been weighing down on me. I feel exhausted and tired. And I just feel like I just feel like I've been worked so hard. And I'm thinking back like my life was easy when I was single. I would wake up, get dressed, record my videos, edit my videos, go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? Come back, relax, watch a movie or two, take a nap, get some more messages, maybe record some more if I feel like it, go hang out. And, and I feel like my life at this point, it is so stressful. My life was so peaceful when I was single. I had several hobbies. I was gardening, going to play pool. I was going to watch games. I had going to concerts. I was having a blast. Baby, this right here is for the birds. This is for the birds. This has brought me down, and I'm done. I'm done. Yes, and still cheated. But you know what? He be trying to act like I recall him trying to say that he didn't believe that I was gifted. But one of my prophecies came true. And like it concerning it, like concerning him. Several prophecies came. I have had so many prophecies come true that it is absolutely preposterous. Insanity. Like, you gotta be blind to think that I'm fake. I'm being real. You gotta be insane to think that I'm making stuff up. You have to be literally, like, mentally unstable to think that I don't know what I'm talking about when I say God is speaking to me. Seriously, that's how many of my prophecies have came true over the years. I know I'm under attack. I know it. I know it. I know I'm under attack. And I accept that I'm under attack. I know I'm under attack. I would prefer not to be under attack, but at the same time, we just have to eat that sometimes. And honestly, I feel like this is a situation where me just removing myself is the best thing. Amen. I am. I'm gonna allow God to deal with him, and yes, that Jezebel demon, baby. And yes. And the crazy thing is, like, I don't know why this man thought that I didn't know, because she act funny with me. She always cutting her eyes at me, saying little smart words to me. Her little friends say they little smart stuff. I remember sitting outside one day, and her friends were sitting next to me, and one of the girls was asking this guy, "Oh, why don't you talk to old girl?" And he said, "Oh, because my best friend is in love with her man." How? How is she in love with somebody she only see for an hour? Baby, I've had enough, and she can have him. She can have him though. And you know what I bet? I bet as pretty as she is, as fine as she is, she won't even do 1/4 of what I will. I bet you she won't. 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 And you want to know why I know she not? Because God already told me. The message is coming up. God told me already. God told me already. God told me already. I already know what's going to happen. I already know. I don't need nobody to tell me. I don't need to sit around stressing myself, worrying myself, none of that. I already know what's going to happen, because I can look at her and see what kind of woman she is. I already know. And it is what it is. I know I'm a real one. I know I am. 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 I know when I finally find that man that's going to be loyal to me the way that I need him to be loyal to me. Yes, baby. Please lift me up in prayer, because I'm just, baby. I am kind of, but they do deserve each other. They do deserve each other. They do deserve each other. And I just, like, at this point, I just want to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to, focus on getting myself together, get my proof of pregnancy, get my apartment, get myself, like, get everything together for me and my baby, and get ready for that. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for these games. I'm too old for this. Like, I'm too old for this. I just feel like this is like high school over again. I don't have time for this. I'm too old for this. I'm 33 years old, man. I don't have time for nobody acting this confused and lost and slow. I don't. I don't feel like it. Record it all for us to come back. Yeah, that's true. I feel you. He did. He basically allowed her to detract him from me. That's basically what he did. That's true too. God don't operate in confusion. God do not operate in confusion. That is of the devil. We already know that. We already know God is not the author of confusion. It's not gonna be a situation where somebody is sitting around, just like the conversation I said where old dude talking about my best friend in love with her man. How? How she in love with my man? That's my man. He spend all day, every day with me. How in the world is she in love with him? That don't even make sense. That's crazy. How you in love with somebody else man? And it like the sad thing about it is why? But you know what I'm saying? I don't really know her like that. I halfway think she married. And I wish I knew who her husband is, because guess who would tell it? That point. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I don't care where I gotta find her. I will, baby. I take out the time. Since she took out the time, effort, and energy to sleep with my man in that restroom, I will take out the time, effort, and energy to find her man and expose her. That point. That part. That part. That part. That part. Because I don't think it's fair that she's sleeping around with another woman's man behind her man back. Baby, I talked about that about 30 minutes ago. I was talking about that. Because God, like God, I'm not, like y'all, God is with me. I don't miss nothing. And I get tired of people acting like I don't see what's going on. I get tired of people acting like I'm slow. I get tired of people acting like I'm confused. And like what's really frustrating about this here is not even just that this man is just so amazing and he's so wonderful and I don't know what I'm gonna do without him. It's like why? What he could have left me alone and just been with her in the first place. But that's why I said I bet she married. It's a reason he wasn't with her. And he want to be with me and act like we in a relationship. Meanwhile, he messing around with her. Let me find out who that woman husband is. I'm telling it. Period. Let me find that part. Let me find that part. Let me find out who her husband is. I'ma tell it. I'ma tell it. I'm snitching. That part. That part. Since she couldn't leave my man alone, I'm telling. I'm telling. I hope I do too, sis. I hope I do too. I'ma sneak around. I'ma send somebody up there to get a picture of her. And I'ma post it. And we gonna find out who her husband is. And I'm snitching. I swear I am. Since she can't leave my man alone. Since she can't find her way away from that club. Since she act like she's so confused and slow. Like you know what I'm saying? Because I confronted her already. And I know she know. I done asked her already to leave my man alone. I'm not playing with her. I'm not playing with her. And since she want to act like she don't know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? She could, baby, let me find out who that husband is. I'm snitching. I love y'all so much. Baby, we got to get a picture. We finna... You right, it's him too. You right, it's him too. But you know what I'm saying? In reality, what can I do to him except for what we broke up, we done. It's over. Like I want my lick back. I owe her one. I owe her one. And she don't have him holding me back no more. He not holding me back no more. He not holding me back no more. Okay? Baby, I owe her one. Yes, she does. She has seen me and him kissing, hugging, sitting next to each other, all that, and still will follow that man into a restroom like a thought, like a SLUT bucket. Woo! Baby. That's fine. Baby, see, Helenia, or however you say your name, I have already talked about this and how that's fine if he want her. He could have left me alone. That part. He could have left me alone. He didn't have no reason to chase behind me. He didn't have no reason to, you know what I'm saying, to get my number. It shouldn't have been a situation where he was trying to get with me. It shouldn't be a situation where we were basically staying together. I for sure shouldn't be pregnant if it's a situation where he wanted her just so bad. If he just wanted her so bad, he should have been with her. I shouldn't have even been with him. That's my point. That's my point. That's my point. Yes, vengeance belongs to God. And I'm trying to wait patiently. And I'm going to try to be good. And I'm going to try. But baby, I swear, if I find out who that lady husband is, I'm telling. I swear if I find out who her husband is, I'm telling, since she ain't one, she want to act like she was confused and lost when I told her to leave my man alone. Baby, let me go and mess with yours then. Let me go bother him with the truth. I don't want to sleep with your man, but I'm going to bother him with the truth. I'm not a thot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go and sleep with somebody's man just because they slept with mine. But baby, I will go ahead and tell him the truth. And that's just what it is. And nah, we ain't all perfect. We ain't all perfect. And that spirit, we ain't all perfect. But I ain't going around sleeping with nobody else, man. It ain't a situation where I go around somebody and it's a couple and they happy and I see they happy and I'm waving and saying, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all good? You know what I'm saying? And I go in, you know what I'm saying, go inside and then I'm waiting on her man to come inside after me and sleep with me in the restroom. Baby, I'm not doing that. That's trash. That's trashy. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I know ain't nobody perfect, but I ain't sleazy like that. I ain't trashy like that. I ain't getting down like that. And I'm just being real. I'm the person that was hurt. So if I want to tell my testimony, I'm going to do so. And my testimony is that woman knew for a fact that we were together. And at this point, probably know for a fact that I'm pregnant. Probably heard me throwing up in the restroom and still slept with my man. And if I find out she married and I find out who he is, I'm telling. And that's it. I'm done. I'm done, y'all. I'm getting off here. I'm getting off here. I've been on here for an hour straight. Baby. Exactly. I don't plan on sleeping with her. I don't want to sleep with her husband. I don't swap spit. I think it's disgusting. I don't want to share with nobody. You know, I'd rather be by myself. And that's why I'm even frustrated, because I was happy by myself. I was doing just fine single. I wasn't bothering nobody. I was doing just fine single. I was happy. Why did he come bothering with me? I was playing pool by myself. He ain't even have to come over there and play with me. I ain't asked him to. He came over there messing with me. And if he had somebody that he wanted to be with, he could have left me alone. And that's what I said. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys to bits and pieces. And I'll see you guys later. Deuces.